Hello everyone. I hope you all are doing very well. I'm very happy and excited to be back again with a new video for you all today. After we learned parts of speech, today we are going to solve a practice exercise based on the same. So let us begin. Before we move on to the exercise, let us quickly recall the parts of speech. I have a detailed video of parts of speech in my channel. Do subscribe and have a look at the same. Parts of speech basically tells you what job does a word do in a sentence. And how many parts of speech are there in English? Yes, there are 8 parts of speech in English. So let us go through the same. The first one is noun. Nouns are also called naming words because they name a person, place, animal, thing, or idea, etc. Examples of some nouns are lady, road, tree, love, dream, pencil, bob. Next part of speech is the pronoun. Pronouns take the place of a noun or they replace a noun in a sentence. For example, I say, Ram is a good boy. Ram goes to school every day. In these two sentences, Ram has been repeated twice. So in the second sentence, instead of writing Ram, we can write he. So it will be Ram is a good boy. He goes to school every day. The next part of speech that we're going to discuss is verbs. Verbs tell us about the actions that are being done in a sentence, or they also express the state of being. So, verbs are called action words or doing words. For example, ran, flew, trips, was, is, showed, jumps, etc. The next part of speech that we are going to discuss is adjectives. Adjectives are called describing words because they describe a noun or a pronoun in a sentence. They basically give you more information about a noun. Example, new, shiny, fat, thorough, funny. If we consider a sentence, example, they live in a beautiful house. So here in this sentence, can you tell me which word is an adjective? Yes, it is beautiful because it gives you more information about the noun, that is the house. The next part of speech is adverbs. Adverbs describe or modify a verb, an adjective, or another adverb in a sentence. Very often you will see the words that end in ly are adverbs. But that does not mean that only the words that end in ly can be adverbs. There are other adverbs too. Let us consider some examples. Quickly, repeatedly, precisely, etc. The next part of speech that we are going to discuss is prepositions. Prepositions basically establish a relationship between the noun and the rest of the sentence. For example, over, around, through, during, according to, above, beside, etc. The next part of speech is conjunctions. Conjunctions are also called joining words and they connect words, phrases, and clauses. Examples of conjunctions are and, but, or, nor, however, moreover, etc. The last part of speech is interjections. And interjections express sudden feelings or sudden emotions of joy, happiness, sorrow, surprise, etc. Examples of interjection are ouch, eep, oh, yikes, hooray, and interjections often have an exclamation point. So these were the parts of speech. Now let us move on to the exercise. Let us begin the exercise. You have to identify the parts of speech of the underlined words in the following sentences. The first one. She looked for the yellow dress. Now students, as soon as you look at the sentence and you see the underlined word, you have to start recalling the 8 parts of speech that we have learnt. And you have to eliminate the ones that this word does not fall into. So we know that this word is not a noun because it does not name anything. It is not a pronoun because it does not replace the noun in a sentence. Then verb. Yes, this is a verb because it tells us what action is being done in the sentence. The next one. We first went to the market to buy a few things. Now again, as I told you, as soon as you look at the underlined word, you have to start recalling all the 8 parts of speech and see which one does the underlined word fits into. So here, to is a preposition. It shows relationship between the pronoun we and the rest of the sentence. The third one. He helped me carry the bag. Now, in this sentence, he could have been Ram, he could have been Shyam, he could have been my brother, my uncle. So, basically, he is a word that replaces a noun in this sentence. Therefore, it is a pronoun. Next one. We had lunch at a cafe near the mall. Yes, you're correct. This is a noun. It names a meal of the day. Next, Abir is a brilliant student. Now here in this sentence we have 2 nouns. One is Abir and the second one is student. So which part of speech does brilliant belong to? Brilliant is an adjective because it gives you more information about the student. What kind of a student is Abir? Abir is a brilliant student. So adjective will be your answer. We are sitting under the tree. Now again here in this sentence, the word underlined is a preposition because it shows relationship of the pronoun with the other part of the sentence. Next, hooray! We are going on a vacation. Yes, absolutely correct. And this one is pretty easy because it has an exclamation mark. This is an interjection. The next one. My father drives carefully. Now carefully. Remember I told you that the words that end in ly usually are adverbs. Yes. So carefully is an adverb. Also, what is the verb in this sentence? The verb here is drives. So how does the father drive? He drives carefully. So this carefully also tells you or modifies the verb in the sentence. Therefore, it is an adverb. Next, do you like dogs? In this sentence, in this question rather, the word like is a verb. Next one, Rima is my best friend. You all get 100 on 100 for this because this one is very easy. It is a noun. That was a difficult question. In this sentence, you have to tell which part of speech does difficult belong to. Difficult tells you more about the noun question in the sentence. Therefore, it is an adjective. She was very impressed with her results. In this sentence, very is an adverb because it gives you more information about the verb. How impressed is she? She is very impressed. The next one. She was angry because they hadn't invited her to their party. Because. This is a joining word. And what is a joining word called? It's called a conjunction. The next one. In this sentence, you see two words have been underlined. So you have to tell which part of speech does he belong to and which part of speech does nor belongs to. He is a pronoun and nor is a joining word. So it is a conjunction. And the last one here is, alas, the dog is dead. You got that right. This is an interjection. So I hope you enjoyed practicing parts of speech with me today. Do drop in your comments in the comment section below to let me know your feedbacks about the video. And also let me know if you want me to make videos on any specific topics. I will come up with more interesting lessons for you all. Until then, stay at home, stay safe, take good care of yourself. Bye-bye.